We're doing one-to-one interviews with leaders, CEOs, heads of state. I just did Mr. Schultz from Starbucks. We have retired Lieutenant Colonel David Oclander. You're a principal
in training, a principal fellow
at Noble Network.
That's right, Noble Network of Charter Schools in Chicago.
And your experience in Iraq and Afghanistan gave you this leadership or future leadership position in this charter school system in Chicago.
Yeah, I think that's a fair way to characterize it. I don't know about my experiences, but what I learned during those experiences and the leadership challenges that I faced, and just working with a lot of the same kids of the same age and background, that I think that translates incredibly well to the education world.
Also, Noble Network, it's owned by now Governor of Illinois, Bruce Rayner. He has one of the biggest hedge funds, private equity funds in the country. Having a veteran in there, does that give another message of the hiring and really upping the game of veterans returning from, or in the leadership positions?
Yeah, so he doesn't own it. We're an independently run public school network, and I'm not the first veteran at Noble either.
No.
There were several that came before me, and all of them, as I said earlier, are performing incredibly well. In fact, one of them, who's just one of my greatest heroes, Levon Kane, he is very open about the fact that he has been diagnosed with PTSD, but working with the kids is part of his therapy, and he just does amazing work with the kids, and the kids just absolutely adore him and respect him, and he has really become the heart of that school, and all of our schools are the highest performing public schools in the city, and his in particular is in the top 2 or 3 in our network, and a lot of it starts because of what he does with those young men and women that are in his classes, and just creating a culture in the school that allows them to teach and learn and just be in a great environment.
So what's more difficult, running a school in Chicago or being in a war zone?
They each have their unique challenges, but more than the challenges, I think that both are incredibly rewarding. And I mean that sincerely. It's, every morning I would get out of bed because I got to work with some absolutely incredible human beings while I was in the military, and now I'm getting out of bed for the same reason. It's the young kids that are overcoming so much, and they're going to be incredible citizens for our nation.
Thank you, sir.
Absolutely.